Kalau kayak ulang berbau, plastik itu apa kandungan di dalamnya, nggak boleh dia ekspor.
Yes, Father, thank you for bringing us to proceed. As we prepare for this meeting, we ask that you prepare our hearts and lead us in your wisdom. May we set aside our own agendas and seek what you desire for us to accomplish during this meeting. Please direct our thoughts and guide our discussion. Help us to be attentive and respectful of one another's input and to work as a team. We ask that you grant us clarity of mind and lead us to helpful solutions. In Jesus' name, amen.
Mama itu kebijakannya pola regulasi forum.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and good morning, everyone, for today's opening of technical proposals for consulting services. Present this morning, we have our back Vice Chairperson, Engineer Donelmark F. Baranda. We also have our back provisional member, Engineer Harold C. Camary, and we have back end user representative, Engineer Pastor J. Banderas. And yours truly, your back head secretariat, April Jane P. Tucasalis. That's also.
Opening of technical proposals and the consulting solutions. We like to do a KK01. You have to take plus that is for KK02. Peter, Technical Engineering and Geotechnical Research, and RF Higher State to be evaluated by Engineer Harold Taylor. And for 25 CSKK03, we have two participating bidder and Higher State and Technical Engineering Geotechnical to be evaluated by your school. Now we proceed for the opening of the proposal for technical proposal only. Thank you.
Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25 PS Kiki 02 for the conduct of soil testing exploration and geotechnical investigation for various infrastructure projects, namely number one, construction of multipurpose building, academic building, Bukidnon State University Medina Campus, Medina Misamis Oriental. Number two, the construction of multipurpose building for the academic building, Bukidnon State University, the design campus, the design Misamis Oriental. Number three, the construction of multipurpose building, Gampias National High School, Binawangan Misamis Oriental. Number four, the construction of multipurpose building in the form of Gymnasium for Salay Community College, Barangay Poblacion, Salay, Misamis Oriental, and number five, the construction of multipurpose building, Bureau of Fire Protection, Medina. As to this preliminary examination of the technical proposal submitted by RS Harden and Associates. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted the technical envelope the bid security submitted in the form of bid security declaration executed by their authorized representative and duly notarized by Attorney Johnny G. Sayas last July 18, 2025. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted their for the contract to be bid, the list of completed and ongoing projects, the approach, work plan and schedule, the list of personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid, with their complete qualification and experience data, and the omnibus warrant statement as prescribed by GPCB. Executed by their authorized managing officer and duly notarized by Attorney Johnny J. G. Sayas last July 18, 2025. That the bidder is the signatory. The bidder signatory is the duly authorized representative of the prospective bidder. And granted full power and authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the ensuing contract accompanied by the duly authorized special power of authority, the board, and all parties to resolution, or the secretary certificate with service forward. And that the certificate is not blacklisted or barred from bidding by the government, the Philippines, or any of these services, corporation or NGOs, including foreign governments or international financing institutions. And each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirement is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided are true and correct. And it is authorizing the head of the procuring entity or his duly authorized representative to verify all the documents submitted and that it complies with the disclosure provision under Section 47 of the Act in relation to other provisions of the Public Act 3019 and that it complies with the existing labor laws and standards, and that it complies with the responsibilities of the prospective or eligible tender provided in the Philippine bidding documents, and that it did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise, to any person or official, personnel or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity, and that all the obligations and undertakings are not to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Republic Act 3815 series of 1930 as amended or the revised penal code. Therefore, Mr. Chair, technical proposal submitted by R.S. Harden and Associates for contract ID 25 CSPP 02 overall rating pass.
The chair for contract ID 25 series 8001, conduct of soil testing, exploration and geotechnical investigation for various infrastructure projects such as the road widening primary roads, Butuan City-Cagayan City, along kilometer 1321 plus 277.7 to kilometer 1321 plus 883 and kilometer 1322 plus 069 to kilometer 1322 to 334. Second project is road widening primary roads, Butuan City-Cagayan Iligan City Road along kilometer 1322 plus 436 to kilometer 1322 plus 511 and kilometer 1323 plus 500 to 1323 plus 525. Kilometer 1323 plus 577 to kilometer 1362 plus 620. The project is road widening primary roads along kilometer 1355 plus 230 to kilometer 1355 to plus 254. 1357 plus 653 to kilometer 1357 plus 746 and kilometer 1358 plus 000 to kilometer 1358 plus 024. Fourth project is road widening primary roads, Butuan City-Cagayan Iligan City Road along kilometer 1336 plus 392 to kilometer 1367 plus 000 and kilometer 1367 plus 049 to kilometer 1367 plus 088. Fifth project is
road widening primary roads, Butuan City, Cagayan, Iligan City Road, along kilometer 1364 plus 053 to kilometer 1364 plus 136 and 1364 plus 404 to kilometer 1364 plus 514. Sixth project is the road widening primary roads, Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro, Iligan City Road, along 1368 plus 178 to 1368 plus 215 and 1369 plus 148 to kilometer 1369 plus 650 and road widening. The last project is road widening primary roads, Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro City Road, along 1364 plus 514 to kilometer 1364 plus 843. As to preliminary examination of technical proposal submitted by Lab Engineering and Geotech Services, the bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted a bid securing declaration as bid security, and it was duly signed by the manager, Engineer Alvin P. Biton, and was duly notarized last July 21, 2025 by Attorney Ramil G. Carrion. Organizational chart for the contract of the bid is also attached, Mr. Chair. List of completed and ongoing projects are all attached and valid. Approach, work plan, and schedule are all attached. List of personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with the complete qualification data and experience data are attached with corresponding certification. As one statement by the prospective bidder or its duly authorized representative in the form prescribed by GPPB is attached as to the following. The signatory is the duly authorized representative of the prospective bidder and granted all power and authority to do, execute and perform any all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the ensuing contract. Accompanied by a duly notarized special power of attorney, board, partnership resolution, and secretary certificate, whichever is applicable. And that is of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirements is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided are true and correct. It is also authorizing the head of the procuring entity or the duly authorized representatives to verify all documents. In case the advance payment was made or given failure to perform or deliver any of the obligation and undertakings of the contract, in the contract shall be sufficient grounds for to constitute criminal liability for swindling. On the commission of fraud with the unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payment received by the person or entity under the obligation involving the duty and to deliver certain goods and services to the prejudice of public and government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 and of Act number 3815 series of 1930 as amended or the revised penal code. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to completeness of the technical proposal submitted by Lab Engineering and Geotech Services, overall rating pass. That's all, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair, for contract ID 25 CSPK01, now submitted by R.S. Habdin and Associates. For the contract name, conduct of soil testing, exploration, geotechnical investigation for various infrastructure projects. Number 1, road widening primary roads, Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro, Iligan City Road, along kilometer 1321 plus 277.7 to kilometer 1321 plus 883 and kilometer 1322 plus 069 to kilometer 1322 plus 334. Number 2, road widening, primary roads, Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro City, Iligan City Road, along kilometer 1322 plus 4 to 36 to kilometer 1322 plus 511 and kilometer 1323 plus 500 to kilometer 1323 plus 525. Third project is road widening primary roads 1355 plus 230 to 1355 plus 254 and kilometer 1357 plus 653 to kilometer 1357 plus 726 and kilometer 1358 plus 000 to kilometer 1358 plus 024 1358 plus 442 to kilometer 1358 plus 611 and kilometer 1362 plus 556 to kilometer 1362 plus 864. Fourth project, Mr. Chair, is road widening primary roads, Butuan City, Iligan, Cagayan de Oro City, Iligan City Road, along kilometer 1366 plus 392 to kilometer 1367 plus 000 and kilometer 1367 plus 049 to kilometer 1667 plus 089. The fifth project is road widening primary roads, Butuan City, Cagayan de Oro, Iligan City Road, along kilometer 1364 plus 052 to kilometer 1364 plus 136 and kilometer 64 plus 404 to kilometer 1364 plus 514. And for the sixth project, road widening priority roads, Butuan City-Cagayan, Iligan City Road, with kilometer 1368 plus 178 to kilometer 1668, 1368 plus 215, 1369 plus 146 to kilometer 1369 plus 650, and last, the number 7 project is road widening primary roads, Butuan City-Cagayan, Iligan City Road, along kilometer 1364 plus 514 to kilometer 16 of 1364 plus 843. As to preliminary examination of technical proposal submitted by the bidder is Hardin and Associates. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted a bid securing declaration and it was signed by the manager, Mrs. Christy Hardin, and was duly notarized by Attorney Jane B. Zayas last July 18, 2025. The organizational chart for the contract to be bid is also attached and valid. List of completed projects are all, and as well as their ongoing projects are all attached. Approach, work plan, and schedule are all attached, Mr. Chair. List of personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification, data, and experience are all attached and valid. A sworn statement by the prospective bidder or its duly authorized representative and the form prescribed by DPWH are attached. As to the following, the signatory is the duly authorized representative of the prospective bidder and granted full power of the authority to do, execute, and perform any and all acts necessary to participate, submit the bid, and to sign and execute the instrument contract accompanied by the duly notarized special power of attorney, board, partnership resolution, or secretary's report, whichever is applicable. Each of the documents submitted in satisfaction of the bidding requirements is an authentic copy of the original, complete, and all statements and information provided are true and correct. That it is the hope that is duly authorized representatives to verify all documents submitted. That it complies with the disclosure provision under Section 47 of the Act in relation to other provision of RA 3019. That it complies with the existing labor laws and standards, as well as it complies with the responsibilities of the prospective or eligible bidder provided in the e-bids. That it did not give or any directly or indirectly any commission amount fee or any form consideration pecuniary or otherwise to any person or official, personnel, or representative of the government in relation to any procurement projects or activity, and that in case advance payment was made or given failure to perform, deliver any of the obligation and undertakings in the contract shall be sufficient ground to constitute criminal liability for swindling, estafa, or the commission of fraud with unfaithfulness or abuse of confidence through misappropriating or converting any payments received by a person or entity under obligation involving the duty to deliver certain goods or services to the prejudice of the, the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Act number 3815 series of 1930 as amended on the revised penal code. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as to preliminary examination of technical proposal submitted by artists have been and associates. Overall rating pass. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Proposal ID 25CS KK03, submitted by associates. RS Harbor Association submitted bid security as the bid security in the prescribed form. And also the organizational chart for the contract to be bid is attached. The list of completed and ongoing projects are also attached. Approved work plan schedule is also attached. So the list of personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with the complete qualification and experience data are all attached. And also the omnibus warrant statement are also attached, valid and notarized. So all the statements in the omnibus warrant statement are all valid and complete. So as to the preliminary examination of technical proposal submitted by RS Hardware and Associates, rating and contact ID 25CS KK03 submitted by Tesla Engineering and Geotech Services. Tesla Engineering and Geotech Services submitted bid security declaration as the bid security in the prescribed form. And also attached to the organizational chart for the contract to be bid. And the list of completed and ongoing projects are also attached. The approved work plan schedule is also attached. And the list of personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid. Either complete qualification and experience data are all attached. And also attached the valid omnibus warrant statement. All the statements in the omnibus warrant statement are all complete and valid. So, as to preliminary examination of technical proposal of Tesla Engineering Geotech Services for contract ID 25CS KK03, overall rating pass.
Mr. Chair, for the same project, contract ID 25 CSTK02. As to this preliminary examination of the technical proposal now submitted by Tesla Engineering and Geotech Services. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted the bid security declaration for its bid security executed by the proprietor himself and duly notarized by the attorney Ramil G. Carion today, July 21, 2025. The bidder, Mr. Chair, submitted all the required documents, the organizational chart for the contract to be bid, the list of completed and ongoing projects, the approach work plan and schedule, the list of personnel to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data, and the omnibus warrant statement as prescribed by DPWH executed again by the proprietor himself and duly authorized by Attorney Ramil G. Carion today, July 21, 2025. Stating among others that the signatory is the duly authorized representative of the prospective bidder and that the bidder is not blacklisted and that each of the documents submitted is in satisfaction with the bidding requirements and that it is authorizing the head of the procuring entity or his duly authorized representatives to verify all the documents submitted and that it complies with the disclosure provision under section 47 of the Act in relation to other provisions of Republic Act 3019 and that it complies with existing labor laws and standards and that it complies with the responsibilities of the prospective or eligible bidder provided in the Philippine bidding documents and that it did not give or pay directly or indirectly any commission, amount, fee, or any form of consideration, pecuniary or otherwise to any person or official, personal or representative of the government in relation to any procurement project or activity, and that their all obligations and undertakings relative to this contract is not to the prejudice of the public and the government of the Philippines pursuant to Article 315 of Republic Act 3815 series of 1930 as amended or revised or the revised penal code. Therefore, Mr. Chair, as for the preliminary examination of the technical proposal submitted by Islam Engineering and Geotechnical Services for Contract 25 overall rating pass. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
So we are done with the opening of the technical proposal. So before we end, so may I check if there's any questions? None. So if you don't have any questions and nothing to be discussed, any motion for the adjournment of the opening of technical proposal?
Mr. Chair, I move for the adjournment of this opening of technical proposals for consulting services. July 21, 2025. Mr. Chair.
So it was moved as a calendar, so I declare the opening of technical proposals for consulting services, July 21, 2025, adjourned. So thank you everyone. Good morning and God bless.